Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Today, what does it mean to honor your wife? It's important to know if you want to have a good marriage to any woman, but honor your wife? What? Why should I do that? Sometimes she drives me nuts. Allow me to try to briefly explain. Subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea. This is a pro-marriage channel with a biblical perspective. If there is something that I believe can help myself, because I have to practice what I preach, and other men have a good marriage, then I want to talk about that. Been married to a woman from the Philippines since 2015. If you're watching on YouTube, please click that notification bell and the word add to complete that process to get notified of upcoming videos. Don't know if it works, but I hope it does. I'm going to read briefly from biblicalgenderroles.com. It's first just starts out with a Bible verse, 1 Peter 3:7. It says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them, that's their wives, according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. And that says a lot, really, but it considers her someone worthy of honor from the husband. And from this article also, it mentions what honoring is. So you understand, honoring is a valuing by which the price is fixed. Also of the honor which one has by reason of rank and state of office which he holds. Also deference or reverence when we're talking about the idea of honoring, in this case, our wife. And since I value my Filipina wife, I want to show some deference and reverence to her as my wife. Now, I've told her before, if I would choose her over winning $1 billion lottery, because she is invaluable to me. So I certainly have to treat her that way. And, she's going to disappoint me many times in our marriage. That goes both ways. Nevertheless, I am commanded by God to honor her, since we are heirs of the best of life, the grace of life, marriage. There's no marriage in my life without her, and I waited and suffered 30 years for this woman. Now, from another article, I don't have the source here, and I don't want to lose my place, but from another one, it says the Bible tells us to honor our father and mother. That's Ephesians 6:2. And when we honor our parents, we are honoring their position as our parents, not necessarily their person. It is the same way with a husband and wife. A wife is called to respect her husband's position. That's true, even if his person is not respectable. Ephesians 5:33. A husband is called to honor his wife's position, even if her person is not worthy of that honor. For most of us, continuing with them, while our parents may have been imperfect, they not only deserve to be honored for their position as our parents, but they also deserve to be honored for their performance as our parents. And that's the end of the article. I believed I needed a wife for a very long time. The effort I made to find one, although not successful for a long time, did show how much value I put in the position of this woman that I was searching for, a wife. I knew, despite the honor that I need to give her, she wasn't going to be perfect. She might not check off all the boxes, depending on how many boxes I have, but that's not the point, to be perfect. The point is, most men, I believe, need a wife, and most men's lives are better off having a wife, a helper, one like him, but unlike him, perfectly designed as a woman for a man, not perfect, but what he needs. Her position as my wife is something I thank God for, with her when I pray for her out loud, so she knows that I value her in our prayers. And these days, people are valuing their independence a lot. They think they don't even need a spouse. I call that arrogant, and I just don't understand it. It seems stupid to me to think that, we're better off without a member of the opposite sex in our life. But that's just me, and I try to get that from the Bible. I think most people need to be married. I think there are very few men that can live without a wife. That would be those with no sex drive. So that's easy enough. But, oh yes, as I've said many times before, as a Christian, no wife means no sex. And no sex means a miserable struggle through life for most of us. You might disagree. I just know that I needed a wife. I knew that, and I pursued that with vigor. I admit I need a wife's companionship. Male friends are going to leave you, or be too busy with their own families, especially when you're, younger. And that's kind of understandable. We are not meant to have male friends as our main relationship in life, in my opinion. That is to be a wife. The Bible says, whoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor of the Lord. That's Proverbs 18:22. This woman is not capable of meeting all of your needs, but you still need her a lot. I desire to live like I value her position as my love beyond the sea.